clase, todavía soy yo. It's still me. Soy Kelly Abel, su maestra de español, your Spanish instructor. I was going to try to get Jennifer Lopez to do this recording, pero ella está muy ocupada. She's very occupied. Lo siento. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to learn a few more words here, words that you need to know. Another question word. So far we've had how to say who in Spanish, quién, where in Spanish, donde, and if you want to say what in Spanish, it's que, Q-U-E with an accent. All question words have accents. You already know how to say they eat. Remember, if it's they, more than one person, you're going to put an N at the end of the verb. Comen, C-O-M-E-N, they eat. You need to know the word catorce. Catorce is a number, 14. C-A-T-O-R-C-E, catorce. You probably know cuatro, 4. So catorce, you kind of see the similarity. You need to know nada. You probably already knew that one. Nothing, nada. All right, so I'm going to ask you a question. ¿Qué comen Peter y, you remember E is spelled with a Y, and Peter. So, ¿qué comen Peter y Jennifer Lopez en Taco Bell? Give you a moment to work that out. ¿Qué comen Peter y Jennifer Lopez en Taco Bell? What do Peter and Jennifer Lopez eat in Taco Bell, or what are they eating in Taco Bell? In Spanish, comen is they eat or they are eating. And the answer, Peter come 14 burritos grandes. What does that mean? Peter eats 14 large or big burritos. Peter come mucho. No, mucho is a lot. Jennifer Lopez no come 14 burritos grandes. So what does that mean? Jennifer Lopez no come, doesn't eat 14 burritos grandes. J-Lo, I'm going to start calling her J-Lo. J-Lo no come nada. So J-Lo no come nada. She doesn't eat anything. In Spanish, you can have double negatives. No come nada. She doesn't eat anything, or she eats nothing. No come nada porque, do you remember por qué? Because no come nada porque es actriz. She doesn't eat anything because she's an actress. Ella toma means takes, means takes or drinks, toma. And then solo agua. Agua is water, A-G-U-A. Can't really hear the G. Agua. Solo agua is only water. So ella toma solo agua en Taco Bell. So she drinks only water in Taco Bell. All right, so question. How would you say, what does Peter eat? So literally, what eats Peter? Doesn't sound quite right in Espanol. So, ¿qué come Peter? What does Peter eat? Peter come 14 burritos grandes. ¿Qué come Jennifer? Bueno, Jennifer no come. Jennifer doesn't eat. ¿Qué toma Jennifer? What does she drink? ¿Qué toma? Solo agua. Muy bien. All right, let's do something a little different. Let's go over, let's put this story, el cuento. Cuento is story, C-U-E-N-T-O, el cuento. Let's put the story together. I'm going to give you a few new words, but now I'm going to speak in Espanol, and as I'm speaking in Spanish, you say out loud what I mean, what I'm saying in English. Okay, a couple new words. All right, this first one means there is. If you want to say there is or there are in Spanish, it's hay. And you may not be able to spell that without seeing the word. It's H-A-Y. Remember, the H is silent. Hay. We had another H word in already. Speaks, habla. a silent H. So I, H-A-Y, is, there are. And then if you want to say a man is un hombre. Another H word, H-O-M-B-R-E. But as soon as you write the H, drop it. You just go right to the O. Un hombre. Hay un hombre. Hay un hombre. And then we had an expression, que se llama. So if I say all together, hay un hombre que se llama Peter. So que se llama would mean who is called, or that's called. So there is a man who's called Peter, or whose name is, right? Hay un hombre que se llama Peter. There is a man whose name is Peter. Hay un hombre que se llama Peter. Peter es estudiante de PJC. Peter es estudiante de PJC, pero no es de París. So what's that? Pero no es de París. He's not from Paris. Peter viene de, remember the beginning of viene de, starts with a V, viene de Nueva York. Peter comes from New York. Hay una mujer. So I, remember, there is, and then una mujer is a new expression. Una is a, and then woman, mujer, M-U-J-E-R. Hay una mujer que se llama Jennifer Lopez. Ella también, ella también es de Nueva York, pero su familia viene de Puerto Rico, viene de. So we said Peter viene de Nueva York, Jennifer Lopez viene de Nueva York, pero su familia viene de Puerto Rico. So viene de comes from. Por eso, remember that expression? Por eso, for that reason. Por eso, for that. Por eso, J-Lo habla bien, speaks well, habla bien inglés y español. Ella no es estudiante en PJC. Es una actriz muy famosa. Can you work out famosa? Una actriz, very famous. Right, so remember in Spanish you say what it is, una actriz, an actress, muy famosa, so like an actress very famous. Es una actriz muy famosa. J-Lo come, remember come, con su amigo, her friend, su amigo Peter, en un restaurante muy elegante que se llama Taco Bell. So there's que se llama again, que se llama Taco Bell. That's called Taco Bell. Es un restaurante muy elegante porque es un restaurante de París. So it's a restaurant. Es un restaurante muy elegante porque es un restaurante de París. Because it's a restaurant of Paris. And here's a new expression. Todos los restaurantes. Todos, T-O-D-O-S. Todos los restaurantes. So all the restaurants. Todos or all. Todos los restaurantes. Los means the, but it's the plural. Todos los restaurantes de París son elegantes. All the restaurants of Paris son, we haven't had son yet, son is R, A-R-E, son elegantes, and notice elegante is singular elegant, but in Spanish when you have several restaurants, it's not elegant restaurants, but restaurants elegants, just the balance in Espanol. So todos los restaurantes de París son, R, S-O-N is R, son elegantes. ¿Por qué? Because París es elegante. Because Paris is elegant. Es obvio. Es obvio. That's the expression that means it's obvious. Es obvio. So I'll say that again. J-Lo come con su amigo Peter en un restaurante muy elegante que se llama Taco Bell. Es un restaurante muy elegante porque es un restaurante de París. Todos los restaurantes de París son elegantes qué? Because París es elegante. Es obvio. J-Lo habla español con su amigo Peter. Peter no habla español, pero, but, no es un problema, porque él comprende bien español. Peter habla inglés con J-Lo. Peter come mucho en Taco Bell. Come 14 burritos grandes. Come mucho porque Peter es muy grande. Okay, hopefully you're following. If not, you can always pause and go back. J-Lo no come nada porque es actriz famosa. So no come nada, J-Lo. She doesn't eat anything. Porque es actriz famosa. Ella toma solo agua. Solo agua. Only water. Peter, and here's a new word, vive. Vive. And that is actually the V as in Victor, V-I-V as in Victor, E, vive. But again, the V and the B are very subtle in Espanol. So Peter vive en París porque es estudiante en PJC. So Peter lives, vive. Peter vive en París porque es estudiante en PJC. J-Lo no vive. So no vive, doesn't live. No vive en París. J-Lo es una actriz muy famosa. Y por eso, expression, and for that reason, ella, E-double-L-A, ella vive en Hollywood. Muy bien. Now, hopefully you've understood, I'd say at least 80% of that. You can go back, and what I would recommend is listening to it and pausing and try to write it out in Spanish and then translate it into English. Muy bien, pues hasta luego, amigos.